They say that the first cook was the man who decided first to roast a piece of meat on the fire. Maybe some of you will smile now, but I think it's the way cookery came in the life of primitive man. The development of mentality and society bring human beings to the wish to have tasty cookings, and they decided to find some specials to develop cooking system. Each tribe did it in its own way and in its own rate. At the many centuries ago, each country has its own cuisine, very specific one, and of course it's linked close with geographical position of this country, and the geographical position closely linked with climate, which is influence on the agriculture, culture of garden doing and cattle breeding. At the end, all that on our tables. So, we will speaking about Azerbaijan cuisine. Deeply rooted back to the back centuries, Azerbaijan cuisine is very specific with its color and traditions. Such Azerbaijan dish like hadi is prepared till today. Hadi rooted back to the period of Prophet Noah. Prophet Noah called hadi like holiday cooking. In Azerbaijan, hadi has its own legend. Daughter of Prophet Muhammad and wife of Hazrat Ali, Fatima, cooked hadi for their starving children when their camps were occupied by the enemies. She put 7 stones in the stew pan and said to her children that some days later it became something to eat for them. And really, next day they had hadi. Today, hadi is prepared when a child has new tooth in his mouth or in Ashura. So, Azerbaijan cuisine is linked with its history. And if we go back to the Neolithic epoch, we will see that Azerbaijan people can cultivate land already. And from the first moment they had cereal and have an idea to make flour from cereal, they have a real respect for bread, meal, and cooking from them. Till today, to throw out bread seems to be very bad omen. The respect to bread you can see if you go to Agdam. There is a unique museum of bread in Agdam with 100 samples. 100 samples of bread you can see here. But we see this fright that this museum is destroyed by Armenian enemies, like many other museums in Shusha. So, speaking about Azerbaijan cuisine, you should understand that it's very various and traditional. And of course, if you come to Baku now, you will see that here they prepared 300 national dishes. There is 8 different regions, which are situated in 8 different climatic zones. And in each region, the cooking of dishes is very different and specific. Of course, we could show you the preparing of these dishes in Baku, in any kitchen of housewife. I believe that they could do it for you. But we decided to take you to the origin places and to show the preparing of these dishes in its origin ways. That's why we invite you to ancient Shamaha, preparing of flour-made dishes with meat. earliest mention of Shamahar is dated back to 7th century of BC in manuscripts of Herodot. During 800 years, Shamahar was the center of powerful state and played a big role in political, economic and cultural life of Azerbaijan, the gold center of Azerbaijan culture linked with the grandeur of this city. Shamahar is the motherland of great Azerbaijan poets and philosophers, Khagani, Fizuli, Seyyid Azim Shirvani, Sabir, Nesimi and others. Situated in the joint of different worlds and religions, Shamahar became the center of new philosophy. At the same time, Shamahar is situated between Europe, Iran, Babylon and Hindustan. It was one of the vivid trade center. That's why Shamahar attracted a lot of merchants, scientists and musicians from all over the world. Authorities of Shamahar and Hans like to boast not only with their goods, rich attire and beautiful places, but also with skills. Skills of quiz was very attended. The famous French writer Dumas' father was really impressed by Azerbaijan cookings, and he was a real concern of quiz. They say that one Shamahar Hans was served the table from 300 dishes when he received the England guests. England guests were amazed by this fact, and Shamahar Hans was really proud. So nature and climate of Shamahar create an ideal conditions for development of agriculture and cattle breeding from the Neolithic epoch. And it is not surprising that the main dishes of Shamahar consist from flour-made dishes with meat and milk. I think that it will be interesting for you to have a look on cooking. That's why I invite you to follow me. We are in one of the villages near Shamahar, and you will be the witness of preparing the very tasty dishes from flour and meat. It's named Gürza.
Gürzəni hazırlamaq üçün
The things you need for Gürza are 1 egg, 3 glasses of flour, 1 glass of water, half kilogram of lamb or sheep meat, and 2 onions. Add egg to flour. Mix and add water. Mix again. Till appearing of dough. Knead the dough. And then you should roll the dough till 1 centimeter thick.
Sonra həmin hazırlanmış xəmir 1 milliqram qalınlığında yayılır.
Then cut it by glass.
Müəyyən ölçüdə zövqünə görə stəkanın ağzı ilə onlar dairəvi şəkildə kəsilir. Yəni qiymənin hazırlanması da belədir ki, ət şəkli
And take prepared horse meat, which is stewed with butter before.
soğan qatılır.
Add roasted onions, pepper, and
Həmin
salt.
hazırlanmış qiymələr kəsilmiş formada olan stəkan ağzı ilə kəsilmiş formada olan xəmir parçalarının arasına dökülür.
Now put stuffing by spoon into small circles on one half of it. Then cover stuffing by another half and press.
Ətin suyunda da hazırlanır və elə belə adi suda da hazırlanır. Və həmin hazırlanmış
Put
gürzələr
gürza
həmin suyun
into
içərisində
boiled
qalır.
salt water or broth and boil till gürza appeared on the surface.
Pişdikdən sonra
Then put ready gürza by
kəskir
spoon on the
vasitəsilə
plate.
götürüb buludlara qoyursan. Gürzəni buludlara yığdıqdan sonra onun üzərinə özündən qalmış ki, dinlə var, ondan əlavə
Serve gürza,
süfrəyə
hot,
gətirdikdə
add some butter
həmin özündən
and darchin,
ya qatı,
Azerbaijan
ya
special.
darçın üstünə əlavə
You can put some gatik or yogurt on it. So, gürza is ready.
Duşbərə də eyni. Gürzənin bayaq dediyimiz.
Now we continue
Hamur
our
etini
acquaintance with
hamurluyoruz.
flour meat dishes with meat.
Fərq
And next
ondadır
is
ki,
dushbara coming.
duşbərənin
Preparing of the dough
Farşı
is the same.
çiğ ətdən
The
olmuş.
difference is
Yəni
that
bayaq biz
you take
gürzədə
raw
əti
force meat
qovurmuşduq gündə
with
şəklində.
onions and
Duşbərədə
add
isə ət
some
seçilir
greens.
və o
Traveling
duşbərə
with
ət
Azerbaijan
işlərin
cuisine, we've
resepti
come to Hingal now. The first mention of
Gündə
Hingal
yayılır,
dated back to ancient
yayıldıqdan
time.
sonra paxlava
You can
varı
read
ya da
about
kvadrat
it
şəklində
in ancient
doğranır.
monument of literature Oğuzname. The dough in Hingal is the same, like in Gürza and Dushbara. Then cut rolled dough in big square.
Paxlava varı ya kvadrat şəklində kəsildikdən sonra qaynar suya
Put ready Hingal in boiled
və
water
həmin
and
xəmir
boil it
məhlulu
till it comes
suyun
to surface.
üzərinə qalxdıqdan sonra biz artıq bilirik ki, bəli, Hingal hazır.
When Hingal
Və
is
onu biz
ready,
kəfkir vasitəsilə
take it from
götürüb,
boiled water with spoon and put it on the
hazır
plate.
Hingalın üzərinə
Put ready-made
Yaxşı olar
horse
ki,
meat like in
qiymə
Gürza
əlavə olunsun,
on it
qiymə ilə süfrəyə
and
gəlsin
serve hot.
və yaxud da pendir,
When served
sarımsaq
at the
da deyirik,
table,
pendiri
add
əzirik,
some gatik
ora az-azı
with pressed
sarımsaq
garlic.
əlavə edirik, süfrəyə
Hingal
gətiririk.
is ready for eating now.
Bu tab həm qoyuqdan hazırlamaq olar.
The last dish with dough and meat we'll speak about is kutab.
Sadəcə olaraq
Dough
orada
of kutab
xəmirəm,
is
yumurta
little bit
vurmağa
different from
ehtiyac yox.
others. You don't
Göydən
need egg in it.
hazırlandığından. Deməli,
Kutab can be made with meat,
göy
greens and
təmiz-təmiz
pumpkin.
yuyulur. Burada hansı göydən
We will tell you
istifadə
about
edilir?
green
Ispanaq,
kutab.
keşniş,
So take greens,
şüyüd.
fennel,
Başqa göylərdən də
green
istifadə
onions
etmək olar,
and
ancaq
spinach.
bu üçün ən gözəl
and
bunlar.
other one you can
Deməli,
take.
bunlar yuyulub
Cut
quruduqdan
it
sonra
and add
xırda
some spore,
şəkildə
roasted
doğranır
onions,
və
salt and
həmin
pepper.
göyün üzərinə
Mix.
yağ soğan əlavə olunur. Yəni demək istəyirəm ki, yağ soğan ayrıca qovulur, həmin göyün üzərinə əlavə olunur. Deməli,
Then roll the dough.
kiçik
Put
bir
greens
ölçüdə
on one half of rolled dough
göyü
and cover it with another part.
üçbucaq şəklində
Then put
örtüb,
kutab on
qızardıb
frying pan
süfrəyə gətirir.
without butter.
Adətən
and
biz
wait
sacın
till it
üzərində
became
bişiririk,
ready.
çünki onda
Roast
təbii
it
tamı,
from both
ləzzəti
sides.
onun üzərində
In our
çəksin.
case, we show you such. When kutab is ready, serve it with butter, gatik and sumak as three species. Bon appetit again. Now we leave this wonderful family. We had to go to another village to show you cookings of dishes from milk. But before leaving, I should tell you one thing. When you cook other dishes, you should have excellent mood and smile. It is very important. I don't know like you are, but I leave this wonderful village and its people with sorry. One of the very popular dish from sour milk, gatik or yogurt is dovga. There is two kind of dovga, summer and winter one. We'll start with summer one. The first thing you should prepare is ayran. Mix boiled cool water with gatı or yogurt and shake. Put as much water as yogurt. Proportion is 1:1. You will have ayran. But we show you another way, let's say grandmother's method. This is neyran, loamy crockery. We pour gatı in it, close it by a cow skin, then shake 1 hour or half an hour. At the end, we have butter on the surface and ayran in the bottom. Of course, it will be difficult for you to do it in that way. So take greens, spinach, fennel, mint, and maybe others. Cut it in that way. Then pour ayran into the pot. Add 1 tablespoon flour. Mix rice, half glass, with 1 egg and put it into ayran. Then put the pot on the fire and stir till boiling. Put cutted greens in the boiled dovgar and stir again during 15 minutes. Salmon dovgar is ready. Next one is winter dovgar. The difference is that you have no greens. The order of preparing is the same, like in summer one. But you need onions, garlic, and dried meat. When ayran with rice and egg is boiled, add roasted onions in it and stir half an hour. Then take dovgar off the fire and add pressed garlic. Then add dry meat. Bon appetit! Return back from ancient Samarkand. I hope you have a good journey and you like the many interesting dishes we showed you. But don't forget, there is 7 regions more and a lot of other very interesting dishes, and we will show you them in our next film.